I just got done watching a pretty interesting movie, and it was a modern movie. I was very surprised. It had a lot of big names in there, like Matt Damon, Ben Affleck, and it was called Air, made in 2023. And it was really interesting to me because I like basketball. I like history. I like to see how things are formed, and it was really interesting in the movie how Michael had these different choices. His first choice was Adidas. Second choice was Converse. And that was it. Nike wasn't even involved. And basically how they got Jordan was they broke all the rules. Because everything just was so corporatized. When they went to visit Converse, Jordan wasn't going to stand out because they already had their big dogs. And we went to Adidas. It's not really. It just felt so corporatized. The shoes were all the same. Everyone wore the same shoes. Everyone was the same. There wasn't the individual aspect, the creativity, uniformed. Kind of how it feels nowadays. Everything's uniformed. YouTube. YouTube, what does that mean? What does YouTube mean? Where did it start out as? You make your video. It's about you. It's not about the individual anymore. It's about the brand. It's about selling shit. It's about the corporation. I'm working for the corporation for free, which I never cared. I'm putting myself out there, putting my thoughts on the line, putting my reputation at risk for nothing. Because I'm an individual. I'm not your cookie cutter uniformed individual. Somebody in the comments said that I'm just an ordinary guy with a microphone. True. I guess I am just an ordinary guy with a microphone. I'm just another YouTuber, right? Wannabe YouTuber. Because I am not successful. Because I'm not popular. Whether what's going on is what's going on or not, I know I'm buried in the algorithm. And it could be malicious. It might not be. Maybe I just suck. That very well could be, and I can live with that. But what I can't live with is being tied down, is being held fucking down. That's what I cannot live with. Knowing that I have a lot of fucking potential, a lot of room for fucking talent. A lot of room for talent, a lot of room for potential. I have talent. I'm not just an ordinary person. I already know this. And anybody who watches my videos knows this as well. I have made major accomplishments in my life, whether it's raising my kids on my own, not their whole life, but I've been in their life, and I'm very proud of how they turned out. I've created my own books. I made my own music. I distribute my own music. Now, yes, I use DistroKid for sure, but I distribute it. I make it. I don't have to go through anybody. If I want to make something and I want to distribute it, I do. I can distribute it anytime I want. How many ordinary people can say that? I'm not ordinary. And YouTube, you're making a grave mistake by suppressing me and not letting me organically flourish on my own. Not a threat when it comes to violence. Hell no. But one day, in my lifetime, I'm going to see you come back down. One day, the shoe's going to be on the other foot. And you're going to be looking up at me. And I'm going to have all the leverage. And I'm not going to be I'm not going to be that nice. You will pay for what you've done to me. You will pay. Just like all the other platforms will pay as well. When I actually do get power in the future, because I will, I already know it. I've always known it. Well, the battery's almost dead on my phone. Cool. I've always known it. It will happen. And I will expose you. Am I an ordinary person? Let's see how ordinary I am. Let's just see. Am I perfect? No. Slightest. And that's what sets me apart from everybody else. Look at this. Those are my albums I created. Those are a couple albums that I've created. Yep, look at this. This is my messy bed. Messy bed. That is something I created as somewhat of a collage. It's somewhat of a collage. See these? That's when I was 20. See my room? See the art? Skateboarding. I was a big skateboarder. Look at my clothes. Look at my fashion. You can see the messy desk. Look, there's a plate that I had. Let's just see. Does any other YouTubers do this? Do you see the behind the scenes? Here's my bathroom. Here's my bathroom, which I did order a sauna and I'm putting in here. It's just a bathroom. It's a regular bathroom. Look at this. Washer and dryer. Stuff's on the ground. I'm just an ordinary person. I'm an ordinary person because everyone else does this stuff, right? Ordinary person. There's my bike. I'm an ordinary person. Right? I'm just an ordinary person. Pretty funny, huh? You don't see any other YouTubers do this shit. I'm just an ordinary person, though. Like I said, it's not a threat, it's a promise that YouTube will eventually, one day, end up like Blockbuster. Something else gonna come up and replace you. You won't make the revenue anymore because you suppress your talent, because I don't fit the mold. Because you can't market me. That's all you care about is marketing. You don't care about creativity. You don't care about talent. You don't care about people speaking the truth or being authentic. I can go ahead and be a chameleon, just like everybody else on here or social media. But I'm not. I'm a genuine person that is original. If it's not me, there will be somebody else influenced by me that pops off. And that's the power I will have. Might not be me. Like I said, it's not a threat of violence. It's an economic threat. It's an influential threat. That's the threat. And you will be destroyed. I've seen it. Look at Converse. Nike owns Converse now. Converse was what YouTube is now. What YouTube is currently. YouTube, Alphabet, Google, you corporations, you will be dismantled. One day you will be broken up and have to sell off your assets. Your monopolies will be finished. Fuck you. Fuck you, YouTube. I know you're watching too. I know some of you motherfuckers are watching. Fuck you again.